What's up, guys? We are live again. So this is just Spencer from SB Mind Body Balance out here in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia. Right now, today we're going to be watching or going to be working with some stress levels around, maybe, because of the whole COVID situation, you got your kids at home. We're going to be working with stress levels around kids. So I'm just going to make sure that we have who we need on stream today. So bear with me for 1 second here as I figure out how this computer thing works. Um, all right. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, let's see. Okay, cool. All right. So I think we got everyone we need. Hey, perfect. You found it. Okay, awesome. Makes me look a little silly. Whatever. That's fine. We got you on the stream. so um So today we have Kirsten Morley here with us. I hope I said that right, Kirsten. Um, Kirsten, she's another fellow emotion code and actually a body code practitioner that we get the pleasure and honor of working with today. So I'm super excited. If you What I'll do is I'll kind of bring this over here so that you can see kind of how we're all doing this. So on the screen here, you should see that I have a little chart of emotions here, as well as our little worksheet, so we can kind of see what's going on. So we have Kirsten, the dates, and then just to be sure, Kirsten, you're 26, if I remember. If you just want to let me know there, 20 years or 26 years young, just to make sure we have a nice halfway point there. Um, but yeah, so aside from that, uh, on here we've got the challenge, which is about stress level with the kids, like I was talking about, which is about an 8 out of 10 right now. 10 being like take me to the nut house. And then what we're going to work with today is trapped emotions, hidden trapped emotions, and potentially psychic traumas to see kind of what's going on here. And we'll see what comes up and how this all works out. So I'm super excited. And Kirsten on here, by being on here, she all gives me some automatic permission to be able to work with her. But just in case, if you want to just say, I give you my permission to work with you remotely, Kirsten, that would be phenomenal. So aside from that, just going to do a quick, explanation of kind of what we're doing today. So today we're working with the emotion code, like I was saying. Something that we actually do as well. Like we're both practitioners. So what is the emotion code? So the emotion code is basically an energetic healing system that was developed and created by Dr. Bradley Nelson. He created this system basically through faith and through prayer. And you can kind of put it in the same realm as something, I guess, if you want to say it's close to something like Reiki or bioenergetic synchronization technique, something like that, where we're actually playing with the energies and the emotions in the body. Perfect. Thank you so much, Kirsten. So what happens is in the emotion code is we have these different experiences that we have throughout our lives. So whether it's a traumatic event, something crazy that happens in our life where we feel an intense or an emotion very intensely. So if you look at this chart of emotions, we have 60 different emotions here. So what happens is throughout our lives we feel these emotions, and sometimes our barrel's a little full and our body doesn't know how to process those emotions fully. So what happens is we feel that emotion really powerfully. The body doesn't know how to process it, and then a little ball of negative energy kind of gets stuck or lodged somewhere in your body. And it doesn't know how to actually physically process it, and it sticks with you and it starts interrupting with the flow of your energy field. So if you look at your hand, if you kind of zoom into it, at a certain point it looks like a far distant planet. And then if you because looking at it by itself, it just looks like a regular hand, but then you zoom in, looks like a distant planet. You zoom in a little bit further, it looks like protons, neutrons, atoms. But then you zoom even further, it's actually like all you see is nothing but energy vibrating at different frequencies. So, and that's ultimately what it is. Everything is vibrating at different frequencies. So, when we have these little balls of trapped emotion, it actually disrupts our energetic field and starts to contribute to different ailments in the body, different stresses in the body. The things like panic attacks, stress, anxiety, physical pain. One thing I like to really help illustrate this is, let's just pretend someone has neck pain, and let's just pretend that you had 5 or 6 different melon-sized balls here. Well, of course you can't move your neck to the right, but as soon as we start taking those balls out of the picture, boom, all of a sudden your neck can start moving freely. So almost like magic, when we start releasing these balls of energy, you can all of a sudden start moving your things again like nothing was ever there. So it's very, very magical, and it's very, very amazing work. So yeah, so that's what this is. Basically what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to be connecting with Kirsten via distance or via proxy. The way we do this is, first and foremost, we use a method called applied kinesiology or self-testing. But the way this works is by Kirsten giving her permission to me. It's almost like if there's a little thread that kind of comes out of me and goes into universal consciousness and then goes out to her. Her permission is almost like the Wi-Fi password in order for me to kind of log on there and be able to connect with her. Because what we can do is we can kind of put our self-conscious needs up to the side temporarily so that we can actually perform muscle testing on someone else's behalf. And muscle testing is basically a direct line of communication with your body and your subconscious mind. So there's 2 things in the body. We have a conscious and a subconscious mind. The conscious is like, all the things you're cognitively thinking about. So like, I'm going to grab this magnet, I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to, move my arm around. That's something conscious. Unconscious or subconscious would be things like breathing, things like sweating, things like blinking, all these different things that you don't even think about, but there's just an innate intelligence that knows exactly what to do with your body. If you get a cut, it heals your body. But the thing with the subconscious is it's like a supercomputer which knows exactly every single thing that's ever happened to you in your entire lifetime and further, in complete minute detail. So if you have something going wrong with your body, we can actually ask your body yes and no, a series of yes and no questions to find out what that imbalance is, and we can actually release it. Now, what we do in the emotion code is we use a magnet. If you kind of think of it like this, we have this thing called the governing meridian, which runs from the top of your lip all the way over top of your head, and then all the way down the body to about your sacrum. That right there is almost like the magnetic strip of your body. So when I say that, it's almost like your body is kind of like a debit card. And I'm not sure if you've ever taken a magnet and swiped it across a debit card or a credit card before, but that actually deletes the information from that card. So we're kind of doing the same thing, because this one governing meridian here ties into every other energetic channel that's in your body. And by us putting a magnet out there and with our thought intention to delete that particular emotion, we're actually just wiping that emotion free of your subconscious. So then that way you can really start to live a better life, live your life free of, not free, but extremely reduced stress and extremely reduced physical pain. So without any further ado, I'm just going to quickly connect to Kirsten here. So give me a clear yeah. Or first and foremost, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take about 5 or 10 seconds just to quickly ask for help from above, because this method did come from prayer. So Kirsten, if you want to do the same thing as well, I'm just going to quickly do that. So I'll be right back. Awesome. Okay, sweet. Let's get right into this. Okay, so give me a clear yes. Give me a clear no. All right, let's do this. Exactly. I like it. I love that enthusiasm. Boom. Let's do it. Okay, so give me a clear yes. So just to be sure, it's still at about an 8 there, Kirsten. Just want to make sure we're starting at the right place. It's an 8 beforehand. But yeah, so let's just do the connection here. So give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. So what happens is when you say give me a yes, basically I like to do the ring and ring method, where basically you're putting your fingers together like this, and then when you try to pull them apart, when it's a yes, it's almost like you're saying a true statement. So your limbs or your little appendages, they stay strong. But when you say give me a clear no, it's almost like an untrue statement, and your fingers basically dislodge and they don't have any strength at all to keep themselves together. So we can clearly differentiate between a yes and a no. So let's go for it. So give me a yes, give me a no. Do I have permission, or can I be a proxy for Kirsten? Yes, I can. Okay, so give me a yes, give me a no. Do we have a strong connection? Yes, we do. So my name is Kirsten. My name is Spencer. So cool. So anyway, so let's get right into this. So give me a yes, give me a no. And perfect. So it's still an 8 out of 10. So we'll see what we can do to help reduce that a little bit. So give me a yes, give me a no. So are there any trapped emotions that we can release from you, Kirsten, right now, that is contributing to your stress level with the kids? Yes. Okay. So give me a yes, give me a no. How many emotions can we release at this time? Give me a yes, give me a no. Is it more than 5? Is it 5? Is it 6? Is it 7 emotions? Okay. So I'm just going to create a little list here. And then awesome. And what we're going to do is we're just going to go through, we're going to find each emotion, and we're going to find an age associated with it. And then we're just going to clear it with this magnet by rolling this magnet over the governing meridian 3 times. So let's get for the first one. So give me a yes, give me a no. So what is the first trapped emotion contributing to this stress level right now? Is it in column A? Is it in column B? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it row 1? Is it row 2? Is it row 3? So give me a yes, give me a no. So if you'll notice, I'm just kind of for those of you who are kind of wondering what I'm doing, I'm just kind of breaking down the and finding out really quickly what this emotion is. Because if you notice, it's in column A and then column B, and then it's in different rows. So by asking, is it in column A or column B, we're basically eliminating half of the chart. So we're finding out that it's in column B, we eliminated half the emotions. And then we're asking, is it in rows 1 through 3 or 4 through 6? So by saying, is it row 1 through 3, and it says yes, boom, we just eliminated 75% of the chart. And then now we just find, is it row 1? No. Row 2? No. Row 3? Yes. And now we were left with 5 emotions. Let's find out which one it is. So give me a yes, give me a no. Is this first emotion, is it confused? Or first and foremost, I like to ask, is this inherited? So kind of, because if not, it'll kind of give you weird and wonky answers later anyway. So I just like to get the question out of the way right away. So give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Is this trapped emotion inherited? No, it's not. Okay, so is it confusion? Is it defensiveness? Is it grief? Is it self-abuse? Okay, self-abuse is the trapped emotion here. So give me a yes, give me a no. When did the self-abuse become trapped? Give me a yes, give me a no. Was it before the age of, we'll say, 15? Before age 10, before age 5. So age 5, age 6, age 7, age 8, age 9. So age 9 and self-abuse. So I don't know if that makes sense for you, Kirsten. But and then you're pretty familiar with the emotion code and the body code, so you kind of understand what self-abuse could be. But just for you guys who might not, self-abuse, it can be the physical form where it's like maybe you're doing some sort of physical harm to yourself. But then there's 2 other ways it could be. But the one that shows up mostly is a lot of negative self-talk is usually the way that comes out. And it can also be overworking yourself because you feel like you're not doing enough, but it's basically a way of negative self-talk. So and fair enough, you tend to be hard on yourself. That's fair. So I don't know. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to think back in the day, but yeah, no worries. So the question is give me yes, give me no. Do we need to know anything else about this trapped emotion? No. So we're just going to take this magnet and we're just going to release this trapped emotion of self-abuse. Good. Give me a yes, give me a no. Did we release that emotion? Yes, we did. Okay. So second emotion, give me a yes, give me a no. Is it in column A? Yes. Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it 4 through 6? Is it row 4? Is it row 5? So it's A5. Is this one inherited? No. Is it blaming? Is it dread? Is it fear? Actually, fear. Give me a yes, give me a no. Is this trapped? Was it trapped before the age of, let's see. So give me yes, give me no. Before the age of 15 again, before age 10, before age 5, before birth, age 1, age 2, age 3, age 4. So age 4. Now, a lot of the time with younger ages like this, it's actually very possible for it to be an absorbed emotion. So these trapped emotions, yes, they can come from our own experiences, but if we happen to be in the proximity of someone who is experiencing an intense emotion of fear, for example, by you being in that proximity, you can actually pick up that emotion and absorb it yourself, even though it's not actually your emotion. It's just something that you just kind of picked up along the way. So let's just find out. It might not be absorbed, but let's find out. So give me yes, give me no. Is this an absorbed emotion of fear? No. Is this actually yours? Okay. just wanted to make sure I covered that. But give me yes, give me no. Do we need to know anything else about the sphere before we release it? Nah. So I don't know what happened at age 4, but the cool thing is we don't need to know and we don't need to get into it if you don't want to. So that's the really cool part. So give me a yes, give me a no. Did we release that trapped emotion of fear? Yes, we did. Okay. So the third emotion, is it in column A? Is it in column B? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it 4 through 6? Is it row 4? So give me a yes, give me a no. Is it row 4, row 5, row 6, row 4? Is this inherited? No. Is it depression? Is it frustration? So frustration. Give me yes, give me a no. Before age 15, before age 10, before age 5, before birth. Oh, so speaking of an absorbed emotion, give me yes, give me a no. This is actually called, or actually, give me yes, give me a no. Is it a preconception? No. Okay, so this is a prenatal. Okay, so give me yes, give me a no. Something to do with a pool. That's funny. uh, Cool. Thank you for being transparent, by the way. So this frustration. So let's find out. It's usually let's find out. So give me yes, give me no. When did this frustration occur? Was it in the first trimester, the second trimester, or the third trimester? So that's pretty common as far as prenatal emotions are concerned. So third trimester. And when it comes to this, because you're in the mother's womb, you're very tendent to absorb from the mother. So let's just find out. So give me a yes, give me a no. Was this an absorbed emotion of frustration from your mom? Yeah. Okay. So absorbed from mom. Okay. So give me a yes, give me a no. Do we need to know anything else about this? Nah. So we're just going to release that absorbed emotion from mom of frustration. Give me yes, give me a no. Did we release it? Yes, we did. Okay, so the fourth emotion, is it in column A? Is it in column B? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it row 1? Is it row 2? So give me yes, give me no. Is this one inherited? No. Is it failure? Is it helplessness? Is it hopelessness? Hopelessness at, give me yes, give me no, give me yes, give me no, before age 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, age 20, 21, 22, 23. So age 23 is when this one came around. I don't know if that makes sense for you. But the thing is give me yes, give me no. Do we need to know anything else about it? No, we sure don't. So let's just release that hopelessness at age 23. Give me a yes, give me a no. Did we release that? Yes, we did. Okay, so the fifth emotion, is it in column A? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it 4 through 6? Is it row 4? So A4. Is this trapped emotion anger? Is this one inherited? Is it anger? Bitterness, guilt, hatred, resentment, anger. Okay. Anger at, give me yes, give me no, before age 15, before age 10, age 11, age 12, age 13. So age 13 for that guy. Give me yes, give me no. Do we need to know anything else about that one? We sure don't. So let's just release it. So releasing this anger at age 13. Give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Did we release that anger? Yes, we did. Okay. So the sixth emotion, is it in column A, column B, rows 1 through 3, 4 through 6, row 4, row 5. So B5 this time. Is this trapped emotion conflict, creative insecurity, terror, unsupported? So feeling unsupported. So I don't know if that makes sense for you, but give me a yes, give me a no. Hey, that's totally fair. That, happens to everyone, right? Especially, if you're, obviously like you're also quite young. So it's you're amazing for doing what you do. Because I mean, doing the emotion code, doing the body code certification, and I think you said, how many kids do you have? I think you have 3 kids, I think. So you're doing an absolutely phenomenal job, Kirsten. So don't need to apologize for anything, by the way. So let's see. So give me a yes, give me a no. When did this unsupported become trapped? Was it before age 15, 15 to 20, age 15, age 16, age 17? So age 17 and unsupported. 3 kids, yeah. That's you've got a pretty full plate there. So stress levels can get high, it makes sense. Your barrel can get a pretty full pretty fast. So give me a yes, give me a no. Do we need to know anything else about that unsupported? Nah. So let's just release that unsupported at age 17. Give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Did we release it? Yes, we did. Okay. So the seventh trapped emotion, is it in column A? Is it in column B? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it 4 through 6? Is it row 4? Is it row 5? Is it row 6? Okay, so give me yes, give me a no. Is this one inherited? Is it pride? Is it shame? Is it shock? Is it unworthy? So the trapped emotion is unworthy. So give me a yes, give me a no. When was this unworthy? So basically unworthy is just feeling like you don't deserve something. So let's see. So give me yes, give me no. Before age 15, before age 10, age 10, age 11, age 12, age 13, age 14. So age 14 for that one. Give me yes, give me a no. Do you need to know anything else about it? Yeah. Okay, so releasing this trapped emotion of unworthy. Boom. Give me yes, give me no. Did we release it? We sure did. All right. So, give me yes, give me no. Are there any trapped emotions, or are there any other trapped emotions that we might have missed, or anything else that's contributing to that stress level with the kids right now? Nah. So, what I'd like you to do, Kirsten, is I'd just like you to stand up, walk around maybe like 10 or 15 steps because we released quite a few emotions there. And and then once you're done walking around, I just want you to kind of evaluate where you are on that 0 to 10 scale just to see, where you're at, see if it's shifted around a little bit. Because before you're at a 10, or sorry, an 8 out of 10. And we just want to see where you're at now. And in the meantime, I'll find if there's hidden trapped emotions. So give me a yes, give me a no. And I guess just to describe this to you, hidden trapped emotions, they're the exact same as regular trapped emotions. It's just the funny thing is that the subconscious mind thinks it's being sneaky. So if I ask, which I did, are there any trapped emotions? The subconscious is like, nah. But then if you ask the funny question of, are there any hidden trapped emotions? The subconscious is like, okay, fine. Yes, there is. Here they are. um, awesome. Just so let me just show you what Kirsten is saying here. She said, "Boom, just got the chills, and I feel way calmer." So that's amazing. That's wicked, and it's definitely lower. Sweet. So on a scale of 0 to 10, where would you put that if you can? I know sometimes it's hard to kind of rate this stuff, but where would you say that is? And then I'll just check and see how many hidden trapped emotions are there. Give me yes, give me no. Are there hidden trapped emotions? Yes. Is it less than 5? Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3 emotions? Okay, so 2, 3. Oops. Okay. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna kind of find these same thing, like wow, that's a pretty sweet difference. So I'm super excited about that. Thanks. Thank you so much. Okay. So wicked. So let's see. So hidden trapped emotion number 1. Numero uno. Give me yes, give me no. Which emotion is it? Is it in column A? Give me yes, give me no. Is it in column A? Is it in column B? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it row 1? Okay, give me yes, give me no. Is this inherited? No. Is it effort unreceived? Is it heartache? Is it insecurity? Insecurity at, give me yes, give me no. When did this insecurity become trapped? Was it before the age of 15? Before age 10? Age 10, age 11? Age 11 for that. Give me yes, give me a no. Do you need to know anything else about it? We sure don't. So releasing this insecurity at age 11. Give me yes, give me a no. Did we release that trapped emotion? Yes, we did. Okay. So second trapped emotion, is it in column A? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it row 1? Is it row 2? So A2, is this one inherited? Haha, I thought we were going to run into this one. So A2, so give me yes, give me a no. Is it inherited anxiety, inherited despair? That's a fun one to be inherited from, Thanks, mom and dad. So just to kind of give you a little bit of an idea of what this inherited emotion means and what this is. So these trapped balls of negative energy, yes, they can come from experiences of your own, and yes, you can absorb them as well, but you can also inherit them almost like a gene in the bloodline. So what happens with this is it's either inherited from the mom or the dad, and then it can go back several generations. And the really really cool thing with inherited emotions is that it's like a shared emotion. So anyone who's ever had this particular emotion, um, up the chain, across the chain, down the chain with your 3 kids maybe, um, you know, anyone who's ever had this particular emotion, by working with Kirsten here, we're actually releasing it from everyone along the chain, anywhere in the line simultaneously. So it's so cool and so powerful because we're actually able to work with their 3 kids right now without them even being present. And then a parent or grandparents, if they're still around, it actually works on the people who've passed on as well, if you want to believe it or not. It's absolutely insane. So let's get right into this. So let's find out. So give me a yes, give me a no. Is it inherited from mom, from dad? Okay. So give me a yes, give me a no. Is it multiple generations? Is it more than 5 generations? Is it more than 10 generations? Is it more than 15? Wow, more than 20? Holy cow. More than 25? More than 30? Okay, so 25, 26, 27, 28. 28 generations. Crazy. I think this is the highest one we've had yet on this streaming. So that's fun. Okay, so let's see. So let's see if we can find a pattern here. So give me yes, give me no. Um, so your dad, so you got this from your dad. Did he get this from his dad? No, his mom. Okay. So give me yes, give me no. Did she get this from her mom, her dad? Oh, okay. So give me yes, give me no. Did he get this from his dad? No, his mom. Okay. So does this pattern basically go back and forth between male and female? Yes, it does. Okay. So we're just gonna kind of put like a little um between or mom slash dad, um, 28 generations. So we want to math this out. So then it goes, dad, mom, dad, or sorry, so dad, mom, 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 dad. So let's just ask, give me yes, give me a no. Did this start with a male? Yes, it did. Okay, so started with a male. For 28 generations. That's crazy. Awesome. So let's see. So just for some fun math here, what I like to do is I like to go 28 times 25. So 20 generations, and the average lifespan of a generation is about 25 years, minus the current year equals what? Let's just go calculator, math, Let's see. So we got 28 times 25 minus 2020. So roughly 1320 AD. Is when this lovely ball of energy got trapped in you, Kirsten. So, so with this, your great 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 whatever grandfather had an emotion so powerfully of despair that it got trapped in him, and then got at the moment of conception for every other child past that, got ultimately all the way down to you. And the further it goes back, the more powerful it is. So I'm super glad we're able to get rid of this one. So without any further ado, give me a yes, give me a no. Do we need to know anything else about this inherited trapped emotion? Heck no. Now so the thing with the inherited ones is, usually for regular trapped emotion, it takes 3 swipes. With an inherited one, it takes a little bit more work. I know, it's crazy. So instead of 3 swipes, we're doing 10 swipes. So releasing this inherited trapped emotion of despair. And 10. 10. Couple extra for the road there. So give me yes, give me no. Did we release that inherited trapped emotion of despair? Heck yes, we did. Awesome. Did we give me yes, give me no. Did you pass this on to your kids? Yes. Did we release it from them? Did we release it from your dad? Did we release it from everyone up the chain? Did we release it from everyone across the chain? So cool. All right. So give me yes, give me a no. Do we need to know anything else? Or sorry, third trapped emotion. Is it in column A? Is it in column B? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it 4 through 6? Is it row 4? Is it row 5? So give me yes, give me a no. Is this one inherited? No. Is it conflict? Is it creative insecurity? My favorite insecurity. My favorite trapped emotion to release ever. So creative insecurity, for those who are wondering, us as people on this planet, we're designed to create. That's why we're here. We're creators. And whatever that is, whether it's art, music, creating a business, creating an amazing relationship, creating a house, creating whatever, we're creators in this planet. Sure, there's the law of attraction and all that kind of stuff, but when you ask a business owner, "Hey, did you attract that business?" They're gonna look at you like you're crazy. They're like, "No, I created that business." So us as creators, if we have some sort of, insecurity in any capacity for creating things, that's pretty troublesome. So that's why for me, it's an absolutely amazing emotion to clear, and I'm so excited to clear this for you. And yeah, and fellow practitioner, boom, absolutely, it's her favorite to release as well. So We're on the same page here, Kirsten. Awesome. So let's see. So give me a yes, give me a no. When did this creative insecurity? Ooh. Yes, give me a no. When did this creative insecurity become trapped? Before age 15, 15 to 20, age 15, age 16. So age 16. Okay. So I don't know if that rings a bell for you. Maybe you had some writer's block or couldn't make a project or something. I don't know. Uh, whatever. Give me a yes, give me a no. Do we need to know anything else about it? Nah. So releasing this creative insecurity at age 16? Give me a yes, give me a no. Did we release it? Heck yes, we did. Awesome. So just going to quickly check here. Give me a yes, give me a no. Are there any other hidden trapped emotions that we can release right now that we might have missed? Nope. Are there any psychic traumas we can release right now? Yes. Is it just the one psychic trauma? Okay. So before I get into the psychic trauma, what I'm going to get you to do, same thing as before, Kirsten. I'm just going to get you to walk around for maybe about 10, 15 steps, and then just kind of process, help integrate that a little bit. And then once you've done that, just put a little number. um, so that's kind of what she was saying. You maybe trying out for cheerleading. Who knows? Could be. Let's ask. Give me a yes, give me a no. Was this creative insecurity to do with trying out for cheerleading? You nailed it. Absolutely, it was. So let's see. So give me a yes, or so cheerleading. Boom. Okay. So give me a yes, give me a no. Is there psychic trauma? Yes. Is it? When did this occur? Was it before age 15? Before age 10? Age 10? Age 11? Age 12? Age 13 again? Age 13. Okay. Give me a yes, give me a no. Is it only two emotions? Is it three emotions? Is it just two? Okay, so the first emotion, can we find what these emotions are? Yes, we can. Give me a yes, give me no. Is it the first one in column A? Is it in column B? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it 4 through 6? Is it row 4? Is it row 5? So B5. Is this one an inherited one? No. Okay. Is it conflict? Is it creative insecurity? Is it terror? Is it unsupported? Wishy-washy. Wishy-washy. Plus, give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. So the second emotion to deal with this, give me yes, give me no. So wishy-washy, just to kind of explain what that is. Basically, it's like doing things without a backbone, or you're not standing for something, if that makes sense, or doing something out of character that you wouldn't normally do. So that's that. And yeah, Kirsten, if you just want to pop in like a quick number of where you at as far as your stress level is, that'd be awesome. So the second emotion, give me yes, give me no. Is it in column A? Is it in column B? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it row 1? Is it row 2? Is it row 3? So B3, give me yes, give me no. Is it is this confusion? Is it defense? Give me yes, give me no. Is it confusion? Is it defensiveness, grief, self-abuse, stubbornness, defensiveness? Interesting combination. Whatever. Give me yes, give me no. Are those the give me yes, give me a no? Are those the two emotions? Yes, they are. Do we need to know anything else about it? Nah. Wow. Awesome. So she's boom, got down to about a 2. That's wicked. That's the kind of stuff we like to see here on these lives. For anyone watching out there, if you want your stress level to go down as much as hers, let me know. Let's talk. Okay, so let's see. So give me yes, give me no. Do we need to know anything else about that psychic trauma? Nah. Okay, so let's just release that psychic trauma of wishy-washy and defensiveness. Boom. Okay. So give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Did we release it? Yes, we did. Okay. Yes, give me no. Is there anything else we can do emotion code wise with the stress level you have with the kids right now? No. I'm just going to quickly check. Can we do any like emotional reverberation? Oh, just going to throw in a little bit of the body code here just for fun. Give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. So is there an emotional reverberation? Okay, is it more than one? Is it more than one? Is it just the one? Okay. And cool. So the psychic trauma sounds a little bit familiar. So if you have something that you can kind of think of or relate to about what that is. So emotional reverberation, we haven't actually done it on these lives before, but emotional reverberation, what it is it's very similar to a trapped emotion, and this is actually in the body code that we do this with. But basically, what an emotional reverberation is it's instead of being a physical ball of energy like a size of a baseball or size of a melon, it's almost like the DNA in your body is vibrating that at a constant period. So it's like at a certain period in your life, like let's just pretend your DNA is a bell and someone hit that bell with a hammer and it audibly makes a sound, and then after a while the audible sound goes away. But then if you take an instrument to that sound or to that bell, it can actually pick up that it's actually resonating at that same frequency, even though there's no audible sound. So that's what an emotional reverberation is. So it's not a ball; it's actually your DNA vibrating with that frequency from a certain time in your life of one of these particular trapped emotion or these particular emotions on the frequency scale. So there's only one, so we're just going to quickly blow through it. So give me a yes, give me a no. Is this emotional reverberation? Is it in column A? Is it in column B? Is it rows 1 through 3? Is it 4 through 6? Is it row 4? Is it row 5? Okay, so wow, lots of work in B5 today. Give me a yes, give me a no. Is this reverberation conflict? Is it creative? So creative insecurity. And what our favorite emotion again? Woo! Give me a yes, give me a no. What is when did this become trapped or whatever? When did that bell get rung? Give me a yes, give me a no. Was it before age 15, before age 10, before age 5, before birth? Oh, interesting. Give me a yes, give me a no. Was this inherit? Give me a yes, give me a no. Is this one inherited? Huh. This is an inherited reverberation. Man, we're getting all sorts of cool stuff on this video right now. Inherited. So sometimes these reverberations can actually be inherited as well. So we're just going to check and see. Give me a yes, give me a no. Was this from your mom's side, your dad's side again? Man, we're doing lots of work on dad today. Give me a yes, give me a no. Is it multiple generations? Is it more than 5? Is it more than 10? Is it more than 15? Okay, is it more than 50? Sorry, give me a yes, give me a no. Is it more than 5? Give me a yes, give me a no. Is it more than 5, more than 10, more than 15? Okay, so 10, age 11, age 12, or 10 generations, 11 generations, 12 generations, 13 generations. 13 Gs. Man, we're hitting some pretty awesome stuff with you today, Kirsten. So let's see. So give me yes, give me no. Did your dad get this from his dad? Yes, he did. Okay, so give me yes, give me no. Did he get this from his mom? Yes, give me a no. Did she get this from her mom, her dad? Give me yes, give me no. Did he get this from his dad? Okay. So is that the pattern? Does it basically go like um female, male, male, female, male, male? Yes. Okay. So let's just see here. So if we were to go M, D, or D, D, M, D, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So give me a clear yes, give me a clear no. Did it start with a female? Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna, yeah, whatever. We'll do that. So give me a yes, give me a no. Do we need to know anything else about this inherited and creative insecurity at all? Nah. Okay, so let's just release it. Once again, 10 swipes instead of 3. A lot more work, I know, crazy. So releasing this inherited emotional reverberation of creative insecurity. And 10. Okay, so give me yes, give me no. Did we release that emotional reverberation? Yes. Did you pass this on to your kids? Did we release it from them? Did you? Okay, awesome. Give me yes, give me a no. Is there anything else we can do with Kirsten right now? No. Okay, so now that that's all done with, I'm just going to get you to check in, see where that number is as far as stress is concerned. Just let us know in the chat there what you're at, then I'll post it on the screen there. But other than that, guys, that is an emotion code slash little smidgen of a body code session there, just seeing where we can take stress, literally from an 8 out of 10 down to about, well, at least a 2, and then we'll see what the number is afterwards. But yeah, so that's that. If you have any questions about anything, or if you'd like to have something like this done on yourself, I am loving doing these online sessions and seeing people's stresses, their physical pain, their anxiety, and everything like that just virtually disappear after 1 or 2 sessions. So definitely, please hit me up, send me a message, post on my wall, text me, send me an email, whatever it is. Subscribe to my channels if you want to see more people go through this kind of stuff and be able to just clear a bunch of crap right off the bat and get their level from here down to here. And wow, so we were able to get it basically down to about a 1, which is awesome. So thank you so much, Kirsten, for being a part of this. I can't thank you enough, for doing this. It was great. It was absolutely a pleasure to work with you. Kirsten is also another member of our coaching group, which is the Todd Cahill and Emmanuel Zavalos Inside Out coaching program, which we're just absolutely, Kirsten's killing it. She's doing amazing things with it, and I'm doing awesome things with it as well. And man, my life has changed in the last 3 weeks. So if you have any questions about that, or if you ever thought about getting a mentor and you feel like you're being a little lazy, or you have an idea, or you feel like you have a message and you really just want to get that out, talk to me, talk to Kirsten. We'll tell you this stuff is absolutely bananas and it will rock your world. So other than that, thank you so much for being a part of the stream, and God bless, and have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you next week.